Hi guys, welcome to this week's video where I'm excited to share with you some new qualifications in aesthetics. So I headed to the London Learning Academy in London to train in 2 more qualifications for my aesthetics business. So these are HIFU, which is high intensity frequency ultrasound, and vaginal HIFU. This is a skin tightening technique, and also fat dissolving injections. This allows me to administer products from LipoLab, Aqualix and Lemon Bottle, which is huge right now. So what are these qualifications? Why did I want them? And how can they benefit you? Studying with the London Learning Academy takes place across multiple levels. In advance of attending your course, you're first given your online manual. This contains absolutely everything you need to know about the course in great detail. So really take the time to read it, familiarise yourself with the content and make notes throughout. I made a lot of notes with my training manual prior to attending my practical day and training and assessment. I made a lot of notes regarding my online manual whilst I studied at home. This was perfect for me as a single working parent. It meant that I could put my revision around raising my family and working full time. So this was so helpful for me to be able to study from home. When you go to the clinic for your training day, you are also given a notebook, and as you can see, I filled this with notes. In clinic, there is plenty of opportunity to take more notes, which I absolutely love. Very awful handwriting, but yes, it was so helpful. So being able to read diagrams in your manuals, have tables of content, quantities, measurements, instruction techniques, to be able to see that in paper form that can be printed if you wish or viewed from any device, to then seeing the physical and literal aspect of it, to have hands-on experience of administering and learning the techniques, to be able to take notes and ask questions is so important. Everything that I do in life, I believe you need to do to 100% of your ability. That means for me, asking as many questions as possible, being super clear on what to do, how to do it. There is so much information included in these courses that is so helpful and makes such a positive difference to not only ourselves but also to helping others. And that's where aesthetics has really drawn me in recent years. Previously, I'd looked at aesthetics as a way to build volume in areas where I naturally lacked that. So this would be cheekbone fillers, lip filler, and correcting asymmetry in my face with dermal fillers. But actually, as I've crept now into my 30s, I had my 36th birthday recently, I have noticed the difference in my skin. The way that signs of aging impacts us at any age and stage of life, but primarily when we are getting older. The body naturally starts to reduce its collagen production. This means that we get fine lines, wrinkles, and loose and sagging skin. This can happen all over our bodies. There is the option to turn to surgery for things such as facelifts or liposuction in certain areas. But also when we are looking at that, it is invasive. It's something where you have to take 6 weeks rest and recovery, you have to book time off of work, and it's quite an invasive thing to go through. When we look at aesthetics, we are talking about lunchtime appointments, a 1-hour slot. Far quicker, far more convenient, with very minimal or even no downtime at all. So you can literally walk straight back to work and carry on with your life as normal for some procedures. So looking at these 2 treatments, HIFU and fat dissolving actually work really well hand in hand. The idea being that when we look at fat dissolving, we are removing pockets of fat, stubborn fat in the body, that as a bodybuilder and mother, I am very aware that no amount of diet or exercise will shift these, because when we are losing weight, when we reduce our body fat through our lifestyle and diet and exercise, we cannot select where we want the fat to come from. More commonly, we retain it around our midsection, especially as mothers, as women. But the chin and jawline is a major problem area for people of all ages. Looking at bingo wings, the inner thighs, love handles, back fat, and male breast tissue can really bring out insecurities in people, especially when we are on the beach, when we are in a relationship with a partner, and have a feeling that no matter what we do, we cannot shift stubborn fat from these areas. And so by using fat dissolving injections, we can target these key pockets of fat and reduce, if not remove them entirely. This prevents fat cells from returning, from being able to grow bigger and more expansive if we put on weight. Following this, it also makes it harder to gain weight in that area in future because the fat cells are not as plentiful. But when we remove areas of fat from the body, we're then left with a loosening to the skin. When we talk about aging, the thinning of the skin, you can then see wrinkles, fine lines, and sagging skin. So these two treatments work so well together to be able to use a HIFU, which targets the deepest layers of the skin first, to tighten that up and create a firm foundation, moving up to the medium layers to tighten those, and finally the surface layer that we see as our appearance, creating a beautifully firm, bright and youthful appearance. We are naturally rebuilding collagen in this way, therefore pausing, if not turning back the clock. So why did I choose London Learning Academy to study for these two courses? Well, first of all, they've trained thousands of students from the UK and worldwide, with over 500 of them going on to open their own clinic. Amazing. They also offer one-on-one tailored training for you so that you know you have their undivided attention and can ask as many questions as you wish. All of their courses are CPD internationally recognised, meaning that you can work anywhere. And they also offer unlimited free shadow days. This means that you can attend to the clinic and watch other professionals administering the same treatments so that you are able to ask questions and feel as confident as possible in your skills and abilities. The London Learning Academy is owned by Dr. Naz Brown, who is also the owner of London Body Centre, which is a multi-award-winning private clinic in London. Dr. Naz is also on the board of the Aesthetics Advisors for the Consulting Room and is published every month by CPD for continued professional development. When it comes to business and aesthetics, she is an absolute fountain of knowledge, and I enjoyed spending so many hours asking so many questions and understanding how to get into the industry. As students, we start from the very bottom. We build ourselves up, gain experience and qualifications along the way, and it really helps to have a guiding hand there, somebody who is a lifelong mentor and who puts your interests at heart. Together we are able to make such a difference to our own lives and helping others. It's not just about a beauty treatment, it's a quality of life, of building self-confidence, regaining self-worth, and loving the skin that you are in. Personally, for me, these are treatments that I would go and book at a private clinic anyway. Things that I have had done in the past by choice and loved the results. So why not be able to share that with others? Why not be able to provide that for others? Something else that's really important to me is talking about taboos in society. Something that is particularly important to me is vaginal tightening. This is something that many women just simply will not discuss, but can make the biggest difference to your life. At any age, we can face stress incontinence, as well as going through motherhood, pregnancy and birth, and the way that it changes our bodies. Vaginal HIFU has so many benefits for ladies of all ages. Not only does it increase moisture, but also sensitivity. It also improves vaginal tightness and firmness, whilst reducing and improving stress incontinence. And finally, reduces and eliminates vaginal bacterial infections. I hope that we can move towards an era of not feeling ashamed or embarrassed about our bodies, that we can address the symptoms that we face that come with aging and with motherhood and with lifestyle in general, that we can continue to have the best quality of life, to love the skin we are in, and be better able to love others around us, to feel confident, to celebrate our youth, and to strive to achieve our dreams. Whether you are seeking these treatments yourself or looking to qualify in aesthetics, I highly recommend visiting the London Learning Academy and London Body Centre. They are an incredible team with so much patience, positivity and love for all, and I will undoubtedly be adding to my qualifications with them shortly. I hope that you have found this informative. I do have a blog on these courses at www.tracykiss.com, and in the description of this video I will put all of the contact details so that you can contact the Academy and the Body Centre yourselves directly if you need any more information. Until next time, be kind to yourself and others, and I will see you all soon.